Oh, I'm coming out this snake pit for this. King Jareer in your ear. I'm so fit I don't fit in. This is the Chaos Edition. I'm back, I'm black, and I'm sitting in the back. Let's get into these bars. Let's get into the autonomy game. Huh? Let's get into the autonomy game. Or is that the anatomy game? Whatever the case may be, we're talking about the nose game. Huh? Let's talk about that littorine. Latin for thin-nosed. Narrow nose. Identified as a Caucasian trait. Not an Asian trait, but a Caucasian trait. So it's not Asiatic, it's Caucasiatic. The Caucasiatic experience. The Caucasiatic experience. Huh? Can I coin that? Coin that. Huh? It's not Asian. It's not Afro-Asiatic. It's just Caucasiatic. In Africa. So, because when you look into that Afro-Asiatic game, it's talking about this Semitic situation. For real, for real. All the languages is a Semitic situation. The Hamitic situation is the Curse of Ham situation. See what I'm saying? So if we want to get biblical, that's the curse situation. The narrow, dark-skinned situation. But guess what? Remember, it was German East Africa at one point. It was German East Africa. And when you look into that Nazi situation, when it was dealing into the nose identification and the Aryan identification, it was a narrow face, narrow nose connection that they was connecting. So they was measuring the narrowness of the nose. And remember, that littorine is Caucasian. And remember, mesorine and platyrrhine is a non-Caucasian trait. And remember, the platyrrhine is African. That flared nostrils. You see them nostrils flaring. Not only is the nostrils flare, they flare as well. I can control them as well. Like a, see what I'm saying? They dealing with the narrow pinched nose situation. So if you do like that, that's that situation, the pinched nose. You see that? So you gotta understand. Look, our nose would be like a flattened. So look, our nose is a flat version of the pinch. They got the pinch, we got the flat. See, flat, pinch game. Michael Jackson before the surgery, Michael Jackson after the surgery. Nose. Oh yeah, this is for educational purposes. You know you gotta say that. This is for educational purposes, research purposes, scientific purposes. I mean, it's anatomy. So we're talking anatomy. So you were talking what noses belong to who? Ethnicity. Huh? We're dealing with that platyrrhine. We're dealing with that tropical, equatorial nose. But don't let it get you fooled, because it's other wide-nosed people. But remember, we have tropical caves. They're from tropical caves when that hair is smooth. See, when that hair is smooth and that nose is wide, you're from a tropical cave. But if that nose is narrow and that hair is smooth, you're from a mountain cave. So remember, when you're from a mountain cave, your nose is narrow. When you're from a regular cave cavern, the nose is wide, and that's particularly if you're in a tropical cave ecosystem. Because remember, the ecosystem of the cave can be very, very different than up above the cave in some way, shape, or form. Because Mexico or the U.S., they got some Capricorn cave. Remember, the tropics of Capricorn. You see what I'm saying? So when we're talking about the equator, we're talking about the tropics of Capricorn and Cancer. That's where all the radiation hit at. That's where the sun close at. See, we absorb and emit. We're a black body. The sun is a black body. We black body. So black body radiation absorbs and emits radiation. Remember, they're transmission. They got closed cuticle, closed pores. So They get the cellular damage. That's what all the clothing and the wraps is about. All out these places where the sun hit hard at. They're not built for the sun. You see what I'm saying? When you have Denisovan and Neanderthal genome, those are two troglodytes, which is cave dwellers. You understand? Sometimes the cave is in the mountain. Sometimes the cave is under the ground down. You got caves above ground. So you got high caves and low caves. We got high caves in the mountain, low caves. You understand? So that's why they always find these manuscripts in caves. Anytime they find archaeology, archangel, archer, arrow, bow and arrow with the feathers, that's the air sign, that's birdery. You see? The light, the star is the light, so you're children of the light. You know? So that's what they get that supremacy from. The Germans was over there, because when you're dealing with the Gudegen, they the one who said who was who and put a map together. They say North Africa is Semitic, East Africa's Hamitic, and that's it. And that's the Afro-Asiatics, Northeast, and that's the narrow nose, Northeast. That's the black wavy hair, Northeast. That's the arid temperatures, desert, sands, done, snow-capped mountains, Northeast. I done my research. I don't need to be there. I just know things. Arid temperatures produce narrow noses. Arid temperatures. And remember, this is for educational purposes. And this is King Jareer, and I'm in your ear. If you don't like it, change the channel. I'm not taking no hate mail. Keep your hate mail to yourself. Keep your bot mail to yourself. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? All he does. Well, all you do is watch me to tell me what I do. You gotta watch me to tell me I'm wrong. Do you call Cartoon Network when they're wrong about something? Oh man, how's he wearing the same clothes 300 episodes ago? Like, man, come on with that stuff. Truth police. I hope y'all getting paid to be the truth police. You know? Let me watch a 10-minute video I don't like and tell them how much I don't like it. Even though I don't have no videos myself, I may not have no videos myself, so no one can critique me. Let me see what the world of social media is talking about. Let me follow the people I don't follow. Let me critique the people I follow. What the hell you following them for? The hell you looking at? What is just your police report? You know, you got to get in my comment section and make your police report. Your investigation, your analysis, your conclusion. Well, I conclude that you need to learn more. You don't know anything. You're wrong. It's a cradle of civilization. It's whatever what book you agreed to. I mean, that's what everything is about. I mean, look what I'm showing you. I'm showing you some stuff. This is just to put together. You know? So you don't have to imagine. You go with what they say. I'm just giving you what they say. We talking about what they saying. We talking about what they saying. We talking about who's hating on us. We talking about who's discriminating against us. And then every time you look up, it's a narrow nose situation. So it's not a difference in opinion, it's a difference in appearance. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm on here talking to people on these lives, and I know that the people that's disagreeing with me don't look like me. We phenotypically different. Huh? That's the basis of you calling me wrong in the first place. Because black is wrong. You know? Left is wrong. When you dealing around with yin and yang, black and white, remember, white is all good. White is good. Right is right. Right down your rights, and everything is right. I was in the right. I stayed. But if you left. You left-hand path. You wasn't in the right. Because being a right away, that's the white away. And the Milky Way, milk is white. Economy, the house is white. It's the white way. The light on your star, the light in the moon, the light in the sun, the bird that represents the light, that's white. White represents light, light is white. So remember, light is white and white is light. Okay? and shiny reflective surfaces is smooth surfaces. So when you see that smooth game,